in the network because they need mentors. They need positive people when they get out because they got to make new friends. They got to be encouraged.
That's right.
Because if they don't get a job when they get out pretty quick, they're just going to go back to some old bad habits.
That's right. That's right.
And so I go in and I just try to let them know we got this organization that if you contact us, we're going to be there for you. And the secret to it is that we want to listen to them. Non-judgmental is the word I'm looking for.
Right.
And then establish some trust. And then just be there for them and try to keep them moving forward.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
be an example. It's your main thing. Be an example.
Yes. Well, I can see that you speak from your heart. And I just want to thank you again for taking the time to talk. God bless you, Glenn.
No problem. Come back anytime.
I'll come back a lot. I like it here.
Very good.
Thanks.
Good. We like to see y'all.
Good. Well, when I was at the Corrections Congress, I met a gentleman and his wife named Ron and Catherine Tijerina. And it's an amazing story that they have. And I said I was going to be introducing them on today's show, but I'm going to take this to another show, but just give you just a little sampling since we're about out of time. Ron was incarcerated for 16 years. He's been out for 11. They have a 31-year-old son, and Brandon is their son that's partners with them. And he has a nonprofit, and it's called Tyro, Tyro. And it's all about fatherhood and family values. And he blessed me with a copy of a book that they wrote, High Five, Love Never Fails, the true story of a family overcoming impossible odds to save itself. 5 principles to build the forever family. And so let me just read you this introduction and whet your appetite. And then I'll come back at a later date to go more deeply. And hopefully I'll have him on the show as an interview. Prison saved our family. If friendship has a cardinal virtue, then I was about to receive sainthood in the lobby outside of the ladies' dressing room. I love my wife and my 3 children, and for more than 20 years I've been committed to helping our family grow and be healthy and successful, even from behind bars. I have been sent to prison twice for a crime I did not commit and have served 15 years in Ohio's prison system. I have been attacked, accused, rejected, and broken. I am currently in a department store waiting for my wife outside of the ladies' dressing room, and I am happy I am able to be here. She is my best friend. Families are built with friendship. The fullest expression of true love is really true friendship. It is the ability to share the secret, vulnerable things in our hearts with another person and know that we can trust them to accept us. When we are faithful to others and demonstrate loyalty to them, we build the trust that helps the friendship to grow. When we do things together, we demonstrate the fact that the us in the relationship means more than me or you. When offenses come, as they inevitably do, we can learn to look past the hurt in our heart that seems so large and show love to the other people in our family who are hurting as well, and probably more than we are. And when someone or something comes to strike a mighty blow to our family, the strength that comes from learning to love each other every day and making those little choices that matter will carry us through the big trials of life. I'm currently choosing to build my relationship with my wife by doing something that matters to her. I'm also trying to look as cool as a 40-something-year-old man can look while standing outside of the ladies' dressing room. Practicing this way of life will make the bonds of your family permanent. Learning how to love your family and help them to grow strengthens the whole family so that they will be there when you desperately need their support as well. This is what it is to practice the high fives, the principles that we discovered in the midst of incarceration, separation, and despair. These principles helped us to rise from our circumstances, become strong, and help thousands of other families to do the same. I learned to be there for my wife and children, even from behind bars, for 15 years. I am here for my wife right now, just outside the ladies' dressing room, while she tries on 4 more outfits. Success is something everyone wants, but very few people understand how to achieve. Personal happiness, productivity, healthy bodies, healthy relations, creating a legacy, all these things come from one source, a healthy family. A healthy family is proven to benefit every individual in it and to give them success, love, and peace in their lives. A family with a mother and father who love each other and work to make the family successful is the atmosphere that allows children to grow to their full potential. It is the foundation for achievement and happiness. Success in life comes from success in your family. The problem is that most marriages and families are not successful and many of them fail. My marriage became an example to the other men in prison, and they asked my wife to start visiting their families to encourage them. This was even before I enjoyed shopping with my wife. There's a great myth that is widely accepted as a truth, the myth that perfect relationships exist. Men and women chase after this illusion as if it is their promised inheritance. What is the result? The quest for a perfect relationship is a constant source of dissatisfaction. No person, no relationship is perfect. In the 1950s, the perfect family myth was born. It has been such a powerful idea that people have chased after it for generations. For many of today's young people have become so disillusioned that when the fairy tale of a perfect family bursts like a soap bubble, they give up on marriage and family altogether. At this point, I think the perfect shopping trip might be a myth too. 2 more outfits to go outside the ladies' dressing room. The truth is that healthy families are possible. They are not perfect, but they are real and they can be built. A broken and dysfunctional family can change and grow into a strong, healthy, vibrant family. Our family made the journey from suffering and shattered to strong and healthy. Our family is not perfect, but we learned and practiced the skills to make it permanent. I have committed to achieving the greater good for my family and my marriage if I am the only husband standing outside the dressing room. When we started on our journey together more than 20 years ago, we did not have the skills to build a healthy, successful marriage and family, and we suffered. While I was in prison, we learned the high 5 principles, which made it possible for us to actually grow closer and stronger through the difficulties that could have consumed us. I really hope the dressing room has not consumed Kathy. Kathy and I now work with our adult sons full-time to strengthen families in our home state of Ohio and around the world. Over the last year alone, we have reached into the lives of more than 100,000 families. We know what it has taken to bring health and wholeness into our own family, and we've seen these same principles work in the lives of countless others. Finally, I am done standing outside the ladies' dressing room. Looks great, Kathy. You are beautiful. They will love that dress at the White House. We have come so far from a suffering young family with a prison sentence, poverty, and welfare to helping so many others to have success in their families and receiving recognition by the White House. If your family is hurting too, please let us help you. Practicing the high 5 principles teaches you how to strengthen your family in the midst of suffering, improving your family's health so that no matter what you face, you can face it together and be successful. The high 5 principles can transform your family just like it transformed ours. You may even find yourself to be standing outside of a dressing room too someday. Well, I want to just say thank you so much, Ron and Kathy. Y'all inspire me about as much as anybody I've ever met. When I had the pleasure to meet you at the ACA conference, I was truly humbled by what y'all have done and the love that I could feel right there standing in your presence. It was an honor to meet you, and I hope to spend more time with you and to continue the work that you and Kathy are doing in my own way and to be affiliated with you. God bless you both. Well, I just want to say thanks to all the people that have helped me along the way. And we're going to end the show now. And I hope that you got a little bit out of this. And rightthink.org, we're here for you. If you're listening to this from being incarcerated, write us a letter. We'll correspond with you. Join when you get out. We want to be there for you. And the last thing that I want to say today is thank you, Lord, for just taking good care of me and giving me an opportunity to spread the love that you've asked me and shown me how to do. And so, Lord, thank you so much. And God bless everyone. See you next week.
Thanks for listening to Right Thinking with Steve Copeland. I look forward to being with you again next week. And remember, don't quit. Plan ahead. It will get better. God bless you and have a great week.